Marlo.
That's literally peak. That's actually peak Monster Hunter right there.
That's peak Monster Hunter right there.
I'm actually not capping. I can feel it in my heart. That's what's peak Monster Hunter. That's what peak Monster Hunter.
You could even hear the sincerity in his voice here, you know? What up, guys? It is the Smash Brothers.
Come on.
We are here on the Smash Bros podcast, meeting all of your gaming and anime needs. It's your boy Sheezy, and to my right, I got the bro fucking skis. We got the first
JR Rock. Pull up in the car, Rock. You don't know.
looking like a star rock. And then we got the bro fucking ski.
Yo, it's Leo over here. Like, I gotta say, I don't know what this guy's on right now. So.
That's hype. That's what he's on.
Motherfucking hype, because I have been waiting for this day.
Fam.
This weekend.
What happened this weekend?
These motherfuckers are gonna like find out right now.
Okay.
This fucking weekend was my birthday, actually.
Hey!
You know, the big 3-1.
What did you do on your birthday?
Well, you know, I just chilled out. You know, I get the day off from work, so
Nice.
you know, had a nice little lay-in.
Yeah, as you do.
Yeah, and got to play probably the best game ever. The game of the year, potentially. Probably not. I'm not gonna lie about that bit. But
We can talk about
but
it.
we can talk about it.
Potentially.
We are talking about fucking Monster Hunter Wilds, everyone.
Monster Wise.
Been how long? Like, we've been talking about it on the podcast since the start. Literally since the start. Since the start, we spoke about this game.
Anytime you had an episode to talk about a topic.
Yeah.
Even when I didn't, I'll find a way to bring it in.
I will slide in, fam. I will slide in.
Bro, because you know how much I love this
Like
game.
in the DMs, fam.
Oh, for real.
If Monster Hunter DMs, he'd be the number one contender.
He'll be there.
bro.
He'll be there, fam.
Number one
Riz rank 999.
in both games, Rise and what?
Yeah.
What was what?
Yeah.
Come on, yeah. Look at me, the 999 Hunter.
For real.
Come on.
For real.
But yeah, so like it was this game, bro. Like, we've been waiting for it, and it was made for me.
Fam.
Came out on my birthday.
On
bruv.
your day, cuz.
On my day.
On your day.
So man was awake at midnight, literally.
Yeah.
Ready.
that's the
Ready,
right part,
bro.
fam.
Midnight launch. I was there like this. I was literally there a minute before, just watching the countdown on the screen, because it was ready. That it was downloaded already. It just shows a timer in it.
You had it on PlayStation 5, so you just have to wait until midnight. You'd have to wait until.
Nah.
Yeah, so you were fine.
Nah. Yeah.
Yeah. I was hating.
Nah, I didn't have the struggle like these guys. They had to wait an additional 5 hours.
Yeah, for real.
But I mean, for you, would you have stayed up until 12 anyway?
Yeah, no, you wouldn't.
What, 12?
Yeah.
12?
You would
Fam.
have for 12.
12. I would have waited for 12, yeah. Not 5 a.m. Fuck that.
Okay.
That
one I knew you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Fuck that. When you said 5 a.m., I was like, I ain't sleeping.
Yeah,
man.
no, it's calm.
Like, I like wilds, but I always sleeping, cuz.
Which is fair.
I mean, I slept and then I woke up, but even
But
then,
you just planned
I
it.
was
You
tired.
just planned it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I had to plan it. That's the problem.
You went to bed early, innit?
Yeah.
I had to plan it.
There you go. But I was there. Launch, literally.
Damn.
Controller,
Boom.
ready. Did my first stream.
Oh, no.
Check it out. Twitch channel, the Smash Bros UK.
It'll be in the description down below, guys.
As well. But yeah, I did my first stream. It was good. You know what? PS5's streaming capabilities is not too bad, you know.
When you were telling me you were streaming like straight from the PS5, I was impressed, man.
Yeah, no, it's actually decent.
Oh,
The console integrations are stepping up.
For real.
And the
For
thing
real.
is, it's actually quite sophisticated in the sense that, like, because I'm still chatting to you guys on Discord
Yeah, facts.
through the PS5.
Yeah, that was
crazy.
another thing I was quite impressed with, that Discord works so well on PS5, because I think in the PS4 era they were talking about Discord, but it never really happened.
Yeah, it never happened. But I think they might have run into some issues. Probably I don't know the ins and outs of it, but that's what I probably think happened, because
Potentially, yeah.
it's probably something to do with their party system as well, maybe.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's a
yeah.
fair point. Yeah.
But
How have you been enjoying the game so far? Let me
that's
know.
what I was just gonna say. Like, I wanted to ask you guys first of all, obviously, like, so far with, I know me and you have finished the story and you're pretty much nearly.
Yeah, probably.
But how did you guys feel in the sense of the hype did their expectations of it all and everything like didn't meet your expectations?
Ooh.
That's the first thing I want to ask. Like first impressions, like when you went into it, maybe played for a few hours, and then how did you feel about it?
Who first? Who you up to first?
Either one of you, whoever wants to go.
I feel like you're gonna have some mad answer. But let me go first.
Fair.
You going first is always the right option.
Let me go first. Let me go first. So me personally, I obviously after playing the beta, the beta kind of put the bars up high, innit? Because obviously we're there playing, hunting, we're kind of getting a feel of what we're expecting and everything. But yeah, man, I was very pleased actually.
Yeah,
I was very pleased. I thought I was gonna miss Rise a lot, but no, I miss it, but I'm not like crying about it.
Yeah. I think the only thing you really mentioned was the Y bug. Just being able to Y bug places.
That was the thing that was obvious from the get go.
Yeah,
mainly. I agree with you on that.
Do you know what I mean?
And but mainly when you get knocked back by the monster.
Yeah,
that's not even it, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like from the minute you get into Rise, you can start Y bugging all around. Lobby place, innit? Yeah. Just that alone, like I'm just like, oh shit, why can't I? The shop is there. Let me Y bug over this.
Let me go over it.
Nope.
Now I go pretty much walk around.
Yep.
Yeah,
that normal people.
Yeah.
Like normal people,
Like who the fuck does that?
Who does that,
Who walks, bro?
Fuck walking.
Yeah, man.
Let me be Spider-Man out here.
Yeah, facts.
I mean, it was sick, so.
Yeah. But apart from that, the graphics.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, there's certain moments where you can really see, like, especially like with our cutscenes, our interactive cutscenes. You just see the dramatic change. I'm like, wait, what's going on? It looked from like looking super HD, sexy, and everything to PS3. I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
And then it goes back to looking super sexy again. I'm like, yeah, what's going on?
But is it for like a brief moment or is it?
That's brief moment here and there. But apart from that.
Because I know you'd have a similar experience because you're on a PC
I think
as
pretty
well.
much everyone having a similar experience on PC. Yeah.
So, I mean, we were speaking about this on stream literally last night as well. It might have been one of the days. Anyway, we were saying how, like, talking about the drops in graphics and whatever. I noticed it on the PlayStation, but there was literally a moment, right? Yeah, I can't remember who it was. I think it was Eric, the guy, Eric, the one that you were getting confused. Yeah. I know it was a shot of him, sort of like angled down, right? From the top. And, bro, legit looked like, you know what it reminded me of?
What?
Fucking Ganon. Bruv,
N64 Ganon.
blocky Ganon.
Blocky Ganon.
It just reminded me of that, bruv, for some reason.
Yeah.
It just more like Zelda, blocky Zelda, because of the ears of the.
That's no better.
Yeah, no, it's not. I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it is, but it just
it's probably worse. I'd rather be blocky Ganon than blocky Zelda.
Fair enough.
Hater.
Yeah, it was just like in literally for like a split second or so, and then it will go back to normal. Yeah. It's. I don't know what it is. I think
it's just the game is very demanding.
It is.
It's not very well optimized. PlayStation is probably the best optimized, and even then, depends how lucky you are. You've probably been quite lucky. Some people may not have been. I
did have a moment as well in the Ufduna fight.
Oh really?
Yeah, because she was huge, brother, and I just got trapped like against the wall and her, and then with all the waves and everything,
it gets laggy.
Yeah.
When you get to those close shots, it gets super laggy. Same happened to me. Whenever, even when a monster's dead and I go through the carcass, so laggy.
Oh really?
Yeah, so laggy. Any of those.
How are you going through the carcass anyway? Because you can't do that in this game anymore.
When you go behind the carcass, the angle of the camera will be.
Yeah.
So then it gets laggy like that.
I haven't had any like lag experience.
Yeah, but that was the only moment.
No, me personally, no, I haven't had any lag. Just the what do you call it?
PS3
the graphic drops.
Yeah,
that's about it. But
they're playing on 1440p, right?
Yeah, 1440.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe it'll be lucky, but maybe also 1440p. Because I'm playing 4K right now.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's weird because even though it's demanding, my PC should be able to handle it. Some of the zones are fine, but the second zone, the forest, terrible. And also,
you were saying that,
the fire zone was terrible.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Some stuff later where
in the
that
stream
one was bad.
This morning, when
that one was bad. I was sometimes went down to 20 frames, 30 frames.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and in the first zone, even with frame gen, 4K stuff, it was fine. It was like what 670 frames, 60 frames at least.
Yeah.
So going down to 20s, it's just badly optimized.
That's crazy.
That's
a
poor,
massive drop.
So the game's getting madly downvoted on Steam because of this stuff. People, PC gamers take optimization serious.
Yeah.
And I knew it was
graphics.
Yeah, it's not just graphics, but
it's
also
included in there. I know.
Yeah, that's why.
I mean, if you're buying a strong rig, you expect it to be running well. You know?
Yeah, everything.
So that's more to do with the game than the rig.
Yeah, it's the game.
Yeah, 100% the game.
Yeah, the game, 100% the game. Even before that, people knew that the game was so demanding. People were doing like benchmarks and all this stuff, testing.
Yeah.
And we'll kind of waiting to see the full result. The full results come. It's good, but it's not as good as you would have hoped. So it's getting downvoted really badly.
So my question to this then is it fixable?
Yeah, they can fix it, but
with patching.
Yeah. But even then, I mean, you're selling the game. You should be good at day one.
No, 100%.
Unfortunately, modern day gaming.
It's about to say, well, that's in the toilet, bro. What do you mean?
But even if it's in the toilet, it doesn't mean we shouldn't keep these companies accountable for the actions.
Yeah, that's
they
true.
should.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, though, Capcom listen. Like they actually listen to the feedback they get.
They listen to a certain amount, because if they truly cared, then the game would have come out by then.
True.
They would have waited until they knew exactly when the time would have been for everything to be fine.
Yeah,
because it's not even just this. Remember, we talked about on podcasts about how it's very likely that a lot of stuff, the game was not finished.
Yeah,
in some aspects.
Yeah,
because we've seen some of the stuff that's coming later.
Yeah,
it's speculation, but it makes sense. If they were worried about the game not being able to be finished, they would have obviously just delayed it. But
like the Gathering Hub, for example.
Yeah.
We were talking about this morning as well.
They weighed it. They weighed it and they justified in mind that it's fine to release it and then fix it later. Which I mean, it's what they've done. People are still having fun.
Yeah, facts.
But in the same breath, we can still hold them accountable for their actions because it's their actions, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's true.
No, for real.
Yeah. But apart from that, the game's sick. I'm having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I mean, well, for you, I don't know you skipped me because I don't know what happened, but my thoughts in the game so far.
Yeah,
thank you very much, Cheesy.
We hadn't finished this part of the thing yet.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
My thoughts in the game. Yeah, the game is sick. Did it reach my expectations? I think it went a bit above because at first I was super hyped, and then I wasn't sure. And then I was hyped again, and then I wasn't sure again actually because the reviews came out and there were some things about difficulty ended up being too tough. Some people were saying it's a bit annoying with the story, which the story is annoying.
It's the worst bit, but we'll get into it.
Yeah, it's the worst bit. But apart from that, like just fighting, just doing your stuff is great.
Yeah.
When they allow you to do it.
Yeah.
But when they don't allow you to do it, then it's like, oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
Yeah.
What's going on?
So I've had a lot of fun.
There's one thing that I want to say as well, but I'm not surprised that all of us have had fun with it, though.
It's a good game. It's definitely good.
100%.
The gameplay is great.
Yeah.
I see potential, and I like how they've mixed a lot of the best parts of a lot of games together, and I think that's always going to be. That's going to keep them most on becoming better and better, mixing the good parts. Obviously, I don't want them to forget too much of the past, but we can talk about that a bit later. But I'm enjoying the game overall. But
good. Like there was one thing you said, which was if the game's like too easy, but you still had fun though playing it.
Yeah. I mean, I can have fun in easy games. Obviously, I prefer it to be harder.
Yeah.
I mean, Rise was easy, but we had fun in that.
We had so much fun.
Yeah, we had fun in that.
Great.
Yeah.
My main issue with Rise was that there wasn't an end game in the base game. If it had an end game in the base game, I would have been so happy. This game does have an end game, and it's not the hardest game, but it's fine. Like I'm having fun.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm a little bit ahead of both of you.
Yeah.
On the game, and not even by a lot. Literally, like I only finished the final boss this morning.
Okay.
Yeah. So, playing now, like I'm into high rank now, innit? Obviously.
Yeah. Same, bro. What are you talking about?
No, you're not. You're actually not. You're actually not. I promise you this much. Yeah, Leo, that easiness is gonna go away.
You think so, yeah?
I genuinely believe so.
But those reviews still said the other stuff is still easy. That's what they said. So I'm going to see for myself.
Yeah, of course.
But you said you haven't upgraded your armor.
That's true. I haven't done that yet. So
I'm sorry to cut you up here, but that's the thing with Monster Hunter. Yeah, like there is no like real like let me turn it to
difficulty.
hard mode. Let me turn it to easy mode. If you find it easy, take off your armor, innit?
Like you were doing at the
start. One defense in that, innit?
Yeah.
Go fight the monsters.
Play naked.
I mean that's true, but it's like at that point you're just not engaging in mechanics.
No, of course.
Easier.
You're trying to say obviously playing the game how it should be played.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
The thing is, I will say about Monster Hunter games in general, and I know I've only played 2 other titles before this, right? And I think obviously World definitely started this off, which is to make it, especially World, right? To make it more
mass appealing.
Yeah, to the Western world, because obviously in Japan and probably the most of Asia around that way know about Monster Hunter and how good the game was before World, right? And then obviously World was there to aim to the rest of the world, right? And it did its job. It did its job there doing that. Like, I mean, look how massive Monster Hunter is now. All around the world. They even had a movie, although it was shit.
They even got a mobile game, Monster Hunter. Now
they got fucking Pokemon Go creators to help them make this game as well. Yeah, exactly. But what I'm trying to say is that the reason why they're obviously easy, and especially for now, all of us being seasoned veteran hunters, right?
You're loving it. You can say that now, aren't you?
Hyper hunter.
I can. Yeah. 2 games in the pocket. But for us, of course, it's going to be easy. We've played the game, especially me and you. You've obviously put in shit ton of hours in multiple Monster Hunter games. Well, I know I've only played 2, but I've put in like 2K hours on each of them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's bad.
And like, it's going to be easy for me. Low rank is always easy. Even in base rise, the low rank hub hunts were not that hard at all.
Low rank hub hunts take longer. I went back and played it literally 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, same. They just got way more health.
Yeah, it took me about, I think, 30 minutes, 40 minutes to kill.
That's the thing.
A freaking Agnesum.
And the other thing I did clock as well, right? Yeah, is in this game, the monsters actually hit hard. But
I don't think they do.
No, a lot of them do. I promise you they do, right? But you know what the thing is? The hunts don't last long enough for them to actually make an impact like that. In the sense that we kill them actually pretty quickly.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's many things.
Yeah, and I think their HP, like their HP is just not a lot in low rank as well. So that's probably why it feels a little bit easier.
But with that kind of mentality, like, okay, it's low rank. You're literally getting the first weapons and everything. They're gonna be weak weapons, so on and so forth. So when you get into the later games, you're gonna get stronger weapons, cuz with all the skills, all the damage output that you're able to do, it might not be as quickly. Because in Rise, those village quests are piss easy.
Yeah,
they like
the village ones.
They're pissing on them, bruv.
Yeah,
like, it's literally just.
Bruv, you can just breathe on them and they fall over and die.
Yeah, exactly. So adding more HP, like, fair enough, makes the hunt a bit longer, but it's like
still the same.
Yeah, you just got to do it for longer.
And yeah, that adds a little bit more risk, but doesn't change much.
The thing is,
in that sense,
I think Capcom are kind of struggling with how to handle difficulty in their games. Definitely in the new gen, because in the old gen, it's a bit different. More HP makes a big difference because you can't restock.
Yeah.
So if you don't take care of your health,
you're screwed. Yeah.
In the new gen, it's not the same. You can just go back to camp and restock.
Grab your shit.
Yeah. Even in fights like in World with Fatalis and what's it called? Elatrion. If you die, just go back and restock. It's calm.
Yeah.
Like, there's no consequence. In fact, people said the fights are built around just restocking.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's literally built around it. That's what they said. And I was like, that's weird to me, and that's a weird way to make a fight, but fair enough. And so now I'm thinking they can't just increase HP because it doesn't matter anymore because you can just restock. Long fights don't matter. They can make them do loads of damage like they did in Rise Break at the end, but some people don't like that stuff either. So, and they can make them super fast like in Rise Break, but some people don't like that stuff either.
You can't please everyone. That's the thing.
So I actually think they're kind of stuck in what to do differently.
Yeah.
I need to see what the latter portions of this game is about, but I think they're in a hard place right now because of how much freedom they give us now.
Yeah.
It's so much that it's going to be hard for them to really make good balance.
Yeah,
overall.
it's sort of like they've backed themselves into a corner.
Yeah,
in a sense. But I'll be completely honest with you, right? Yeah, I thought Sunbreak did well with the difficulty at the end game because I thought the anomaly stuff was really smart the way they did it.
I mean, you like it. Bare people don't like it. That Sagaru can just one tap you, just one hit. They don't like that. Yeah, a lot of people don't like that. They actively don't engage with it because they don't want to get one tapped.
Oh shit!
You know what they need to do then?
Well, build defense, right?
I'm so used to it that.
Yeah, you've accepted it.
Yeah, if I see my HP just getting chipped away, like it's too good. I'm like, yo, how much defense do I actually have? Like, why am I not getting one hit?
Like, it's stupid to complain about a monster one hitting you. Just go and make a build. Like you literally have the tools there to not get one hit KO'd, and you're complaining about it. Like that's so ridiculous in my opinion.
Yeah, and this is, I think, Monster Hunter is in a difficult place because we have so many different fans now from different places. Like before in old gen, people kind of, even though there was differences between 3rd gen, 2nd gen, and 4th gen, people still kind of carry on because it's still similar enough.
Yeah.
Now every game is so different. World to Rise to this game. Even though there's similarities in Monster Hunter, the ethos of it is so different that it's making pockets of fans in each individual game.
Yeah, okay.
So there's World fans who hate Rise, there's World fans who hate Wilds, and there's Rise fans who don't like Rise and World. So now it's like, and there's old school fans who don't like any of them.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Yeah. So Capcom are stuck because what they're gonna do? Next game are they gonna make a game where it's so different from this one that all the other fans don't like this game?
Oh right, I see.
That's it.
The core audience follows who loves everything, but everyone else is divided. What are they gonna do? Like, it's. I think they're in a really tough place in this sense.
Thing is, I'm gonna be real, right? Yeah, I'm gonna be so real here. Yeah, Capcom needs to forget them people, like genuinely just forget them and do what they're carrying on doing because we literally just said it. Can't please everyone. You just can't. You just can't please everyone because someone is always gonna try and find a fault whenever they want, like in one way or another. It don't matter where it is. Yeah, they're gonna try and find a fault. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that they're not allowed to have their opinion on it, right? I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is that Capcom have given you this brand new game, yeah, and you don't like it. That's fine, cool, but venting it in a way like, because let's be honest here, we've seen a lot of people vent it in a way where like it's just so unnecessary. It's just so unnecessary. We understand you don't like the game, but just word it in a way where it doesn't make you come across looking like
a dickhead.
Like a dick. Yeah. I think the main thing is if you have complaints, it's fine to talk about them.
Yeah.
Just don't attack people.
Yeah.
For liking it. Like they don't like it, and you just talk about what you don't like. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But one thing I do want to say about what you said, that mentality is all good and good for now, as long as you enjoy it. Imagine what the next Monster Hunter. Imagine if the focus isn't fighting, the focus is literally all story. Then let's just say in theory, it literally goes all the way to stuff that you don't like about Monster Hunter. You're not gonna want to play Monster Hunter anymore.
Well, yeah, of course, but
and then you're gonna be the same group as those people that you just said. But forget them.
But the thing is with me, like if we're gonna use me as an example, is so far, even though the games have been very different, I still have enjoyed them because I enjoy them for what they're meant to be. You know what I mean? Like I'm not enjoying it because I'm trying to compare it. Like let's say for example, I'm not trying to compare Wilds to Sunbreak and Rise, and I wasn't trying to compare Rise and Sunbreak to World and Iceborne. Like because from the get go, let's say with Sunbreak, we knew it was going to be a massively different game. They were made by a different team. It was made by a different team. It's on the portable system of the Switch. Like, they are always going to be crazy different compared to the games that are made by the other team on the main consoles. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're always going to be different. Like, what did you expect? Like, look at Generations Ultimate. I know it's a anniversary game to sort of honor the 20th anniversary of Monster Hunter, right? But that game is so different compared to anything that probably came before it.
Yeah, it's different. There
you go.
But it still holds the overall
core
of Monster Hunter.
But I still think Wild holds the core of Monster Hunter still there.
Yeah, 100%. I'm saying, but I'm saying in the future, that core to you, what's core to you, might be different to what's core to people who join in now in Monster and Wilds.
Okay.
And eventually, your core may go.
But I think,
and then the way you feel, may change.
But the thing
is, what's funny? Yeah, I feel like you're trying to use the story part as your
that's just
to make your case.
That's just an example.
Right? But let's be real, when you play Monster Hunter, are you more soaked into it when you're doing the story part of the game, or are you more soaked in it after the end game?
After 100%.
And everyone is usually focused on the end game. So unless they change something completely different in the end game where you still have to do all the story bullshit, I don't think you have to worry about the story.
So the story stuff was just an example because it's an easy example to talk about. But we can talk about other examples, like for example, a lot of the smaller facets of preparation, making sure you have to prepare for the monster you're fighting, making sure you eat before a quest, making sure you have your farming right, you're thinking about planning for the hunt ahead. That whole ethos has changed in this game. People who like Monster Hunter from the old games, or maybe even World,
they're not technically going to the bin with in World, especially like, okay, you forgot to eat, you forgot to restock, you forgot to do all these things in World. It's calm, just go
exactly. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people from the old gen don't like that, so they already didn't like that.
Yeah,
and then the people who join in World, a lot of them, they don't like the further removing of those aspects. So they're not liking that part of Wilds. And what I'm saying is
what I'm sorry,
what particular things?
I'm a bit baffed because I'm thinking like I don't really see what they could have removed from Worlds to Wilds in that sense. Because even now, as I'm playing, if I'm out in the field and I run out of potions, I just hit my sacred, go back to camp, get my shit, and come back again. Yeah. There's no like major difference from my point of view.
So let me think. I can think on top of my head. So a couple of things for it is, I guess, focus on farming. That's one thing. Getting your farm ready. Make sure that you have things actually building for your quest ahead.
So I've heard that's changed.
Yeah, that's massively changed.
But I haven't come across it yet. But I've heard it's changed. So I wouldn't have an opinion on that yet because, like I said, I've come across it to know what the change is or how it's changed or what.
At this point, we haven't had anything. Well, during the story, we haven't had anything farming wise.
Yeah, exactly.
Because in Rise, pretty much when you go to the buddy area, my girl is there. Was it Algosi?
Yeah, Algosi. Yeah.
The Algosi is ready to start farming your shit there.
Yeah, in every game, it's pretty much at the start. It's just this one has changed. Some of the focus around preparation. There's some items, I can't remember what particular items you need to bring, but there's more of a focus on things you have to prepare yourself before you go. Even though in World you can go back and restock.
Yeah.
There's certain it's just the ethos of the game overall. Even in that game, even though it's less of a case from the old gen, that some people feel like it's getting more removed and more removed. So they're not liking some of the aspects in this.
From the old gen, it's fair enough. Yeah. And I'm just gonna be like blunt about this. Anything before 5th generation, people are gonna be crying about because World just changed the aspect of Monster Hunter full stop. And you can see that with the sales as well. Like, okay, we've had how many games? We finally dropped a game, sent it to the West as well, and it's the biggest selling game, full stop. So whatever elements they've put into that game are obviously things that are drawing audiences and are successful in that sense. Probably there's going to be previous hunters that are going to be upset about these things, especially like what you're talking about right now.
Yeah.
But from Capcom's point of view, and if I was a businessman as well, like, why am I going to care?
Yeah.
I just dropped the biggest Monster Hunter game, full stop. And it's been cushy. My man's loving World, you know.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Eventually, even for myself, they're gonna get to a point where if they wanna make even better sales, if they wanna branch off to like 50 million people or whatever, million people, they need to change the game entirely. Let's talk about someone else I was talking to, and she said in games, why can't we just have people hunt the monsters for us? Imagine.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because in her opinion, she just what's the point in going through the process of a game? Why can't it be on rails? Some people enjoy those type of games. Some people do enjoy those type of games.
On what?
On rails, where the game does itself for you, and you literally just watch the game.
Wait, what? What?
It's like these are auto player games.
Yeah, what you're saying, yeah. Like I get your example that you're bringing, but I feel like you have core elements, right, and then you have what makes the game the game.
Yeah,
that makes the game the game. Hunting the monster.
Yeah.
Hence the name Monster Hunter.
Well, before there was more aspects than just hunting the game. The preparation was also the core.
But the actual whole hunting, but going to fight this particular monster, that is the core of the game. You either fight it, you either beat it, capture it, whatever it is. You
or
just hunt it overall.
Or it beats you.
Oh yeah, in that sense, yeah. But this ain't a fucking simulator where we're gonna get him to football hunter, Monster Hunter manager.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Bro, if you're on simulator, fam, go to the GOAT simulator, fam.
To keep on expanding to many more people, eventually you're gonna make a game which maybe they want to make it for everyone, and it may particularly not be for us as an individual. Definitely not for me as an individual. If they keep trying to move away from my core of Monster Hunter. They're going to lose some of their core fans. They're going to lose more of their core fans.
But this is the thing, though. Your core might be different to the next person and the next person's and the next person's. And you can't as a game developer, right? Yeah, or just an artist or someone who creates things, right? Yeah, you can't please everyone because you're not necessarily going to be able to fit everything that everyone wants into one piece of art, which in this case is obviously we're talking about Wilds, right? Yeah, you just can't. It's physically impossible.
Yeah, man. And that girl, like, it's a contradiction to the game itself.
Yeah,
like Capcom is gonna ignore that comment completely. You want to simulate watching someone hunt the monster for you? Like, what the fuck is this?
Bro, just go watch a video of hunting.
Go watch some streams.
Go do that, bro. Yeah,
what are you on?
Yeah, like I understand where you're coming from with the point you're trying to bring up, right? But the thing is that the core of the game is you take your weapon of choice and you go and slay a monster or capture it, as you said it before, right? And
there's multiple. There used to be multiple cores. The cores have changed. There used to be multiple cores. Also, preparation was a big thing. Preparation isn't
I'm
much
not
of
talking
a core
about.
anymore.
I'm talking about the concept of the game, bro.
Yeah, that was a concept of the game as well.
The main concept of this game.
The main concept of the game is Monster Hunter. It's not just going out and fighting monsters. It's also preparing for your hunts.
Yeah.
So that is a part of the core.
But you're telling me you can't do that.
Not as much now. The core has changed from the 4th gen onwards. It has changed. It's not in the same vein.
Yeah, but what he's trying to say, because I'm with Shibz on this.
Yeah.
Because you're making it sound like because we don't have to prep for the hunt anymore, like that's kind of it. Like it's not Monster Hunt anymore. It's kind of done. But it's just one.
I'm not saying that.
That's what you're making it sound like anyway. But it's one element of the Monster Hunter core overall. Because one thing that I thought I'm not a big fan of, and that I feel like Worlds expanded more on, was actually going around and hunting for the monster. With Wilds, which I appreciate, is I just jump on my sacred and then he's going to take me there straight away. Now, some people might appreciate the fact that you actually have to go out, get these little investigations then?
No, like the,
You have to follow the tracks.
Yeah, all these things.
Pick up little bits and pieces of the monsters. Like,
what's that thing called? Was that investigation or was something else?
No. Investigations, that's actually in this game.
Yeah, those are the quests where you fight monsters.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the point is, you're going around, you're actually looking at hunting for the monsters.
Yeah.
But I'm not me personally liking that. And remember from you yourself.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that either.
You didn't like that either. But that is really like going out there and hunting for the monsters.
Yeah.
Like, especially in that open world environment.
And a lot of people didn't like that.
Yeah.
No, it's true. But that is hunting.
Yeah.
But when we're playing Monster Hunter, like, let's be real, we're not really thinking about the preparations now, we're not really thinking about it. But in terms of going to a monster, we're actually thinking about going to the monster and murking this motherfucker.
Yeah.
That is the core of Monster Hunter. The preparation side of things, yeah, fair enough. If it's becoming easier, some people gonna hate it, some people gonna like it.
Right. So in, like, let's say.
But the thing is, just to quickly say, right, like in terms of like the preparation of the hunt and this, that, and the other, right? Yeah. I don't think that really changes the difficulty. I don't think difficulty and that can really correlate, because you're not really doing anything hard in terms of preparation. Like in the sense, let me before I know he's definitely
I'm not
ready
trying to say about that as well, to be
but
fair.
what I mean is that, like, for example, right, in Rise, right? You've got fucking Magnum Marley. He's weak to water. Like, of course, preparing to fight him, then yeah, if you haven't got the weapon that you need, then yeah, that can be quite difficult or easy depending on how you look at it, in the sense of which monster you need to fight, all of that. But when you guys,
I'll let you take this.
but when you guys mention preparation, I think of more so like what to eat or what items you need to take and all of that. That isn't really. Of course,
it does. Sorry.
No. You didn't let me finish.
You go for it, and then I'll go for it.
I was going to say, I don't think that has changed much. Obviously, for me, it's only been included in the last two titles.
Yeah, because that part that I'm like making a case against, kind of.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah,
I'm with you on that.
You're not kind of helping. Only because, right, what you're saying right there, yeah. Let's say you're fighting Magnum Marlow, yeah. You're in your last potion.
Oh, then yeah, you can obviously, yeah. That's fair.
What can you do if you can't go back and restock?
Accept it.
Exactly.
That's fair.
Exactly.
But here's my other thing.
From 5th gen going, you don't have to worry about that
but
stuff.
But here's my thing. And I already know what the answer is going to be, or the retort to what I'm about to say, right? If you have a problem with that, then don't go back. Go and just finish the fight the way you want it to. You have the option. You're not forced to go back and restock. You're not forced to go and do that. You have the choice. Am I wrong?
No, that is fair.
It's right, but it's not how people's brains work.
But
because once you give people an option to do it, it changes the whole atmosphere of everything.
But that's the thing. The option is there. It doesn't mean you have to take it.
That's what I'm saying. Just because the option is there, it changes how your brain encapsulates the whole situation.
But that's on you.
You can enforce a rule on yourself, but when you build these type of things and you literally, there's no option. You have to prepare. You know before you go in, I have to prepare.
No,
everything you do going or forward is on you to do for this event. If it's okay, you can prepare. It changes the whole atmosphere. If you forget to prepare, then you can just restock here. Even if you put the wall on yourself. For me, even if I put the wall myself in Rise, because I didn't restock, I never went back to camp.
Yeah.
It's still the same thing. In the back of my mind, I know. Even though I don't do it, I can just, the feeling in my mind is telling me the option's there. In the old games, it's not. The option's not there for me. So I 100% know. I need to remember restock every time. I need to remember to eat. I need to remember to do this. I need to remember to prepare the right weapon. Just because the aspect is there, it changes how your brain thinks entirely. But it's just how it is.
But here's the thing. You're the perfect example then. Because you literally said it was in the back of your head, right? But you still didn't do it. So if you really genuinely didn't want to, then you wouldn't.
I didn't do it, but the intensity in my mind isn't the same as it was in the old games because of the fact that I could do it. That's the difference. But it's just how the brain works. The brain is weird in that sense.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not disagreeing. Sorry, with what you're saying here. Yeah. But if you really wanted to not do it, you wouldn't do it. It's that simple. I'm sorry, but like I don't care how someone's brain works and it changes the intensity of this, that, and the other, X, Y, Z, A, B, C, all of that, right? Yeah. If you don't want to do it,
Elemental P.
I'm sorry. If you didn't want to do it, you wouldn't. Like the people that complain about something like that, it's so stupid in my opinion. Like I don't give a fuck who you are. Come at me, yeah. Like
yeah, guys, come at him.
No, for real.
I'm cool, man.
Please come at me. It's stupid because like Capcom, any game developer for whatever game, right? Yeah, except for EA because you guys are arse.
Don't sponsor me.
Nah, don't ever.
Like
game developers, they put a lot into the games. Like we can't deny that, right? And don't get me wrong, yeah. Like we know that this game is technically not complete, right? But the amount that we've got from an incomplete game is still a lot.
I mean, I don't know yet. I need to complete it.
No, I mean, yeah, that's true.
And you haven't completed either.
You know the story. That's it.
Yeah, it's a story, but story doesn't mean. We just said the story doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't.
It's a tutorial, bro.
I don't know,
bro. I literally read this somewhere like earlier today, like so because again, people were complaining about how easy the game is, right? Yeah, and people were just like there was a comment that someone put on X, right, where it was like replying to someone saying, I think it might have been Guy Jin Hunter who put a comment, like tweeted something, right? And then underneath it, like obviously you got loads of fucking replies. One person was just saying like how the story in any Monster Hunter game has always been just like a 20-hour or however many hours it takes to complete the story tutorial for anybody. It doesn't matter whether you're experienced hunter or you're brand new to the game, because it's genuinely just preparing you for what the real challenge is, which is high rank, and then obviously following that in the expansion, G rank. Like G rank is in my opinion, is what Monster Hunter truly is. Like it really, really, what it really is, because you get all these monsters that you've been fucking fighting for however long, right? It will be 2 years in our case with Wilds, because that's when we're expecting the expansion to come out, right? So 2 years, you're preparing to fight these monsters at their fullest power. Because when we go into G rank, you see these monsters also doing moves that you've never seen them do before.
Axe.
So they're technically holding back for you to get ready. Like all Capcom are really doing, right, is just preparing you, bruv. They're just preparing you for the ultimate test that they're going to put out for you in G rank. Or Master rank in this case now.
Master rank.
I still prefer the name.
I mean, G rank's obviously better. I don't know why they call it Master rank.
I think G rank just sounds so good. You're a G, bro.
But,
come on.
Yeah, I've got two things to say about that.
Yeah, go on.
I'll start with the stronger part first. But when it comes to that stuff, I think just looking at the G rank game as just a real game is a bad way of building a game, because we're buying this game now. It's an actual game as itself. That stuff is a DLC that comes later.
But quickly, like just I think you
might have
misinterpreted something.
Now I get what you're saying, as in the challenge, but I want the challenge still in high rank at least. Challenge should be in high rank because this is an actual game in itself. Yes, the stronger stuff can come later.
Fair enough.
But we're buying a game now. So if people feel like at least at the end of the game it's not strong enough at the end of the game, a higher rank, that's still a problem.
Okay. Because
it's a whole package itself.
Fair.
You can't play the G rank without the base game. It's an expansion of the base game.
That's true. But the thing is here then, having a game just being, I mean, we spoke about this as well. Like, for example, like Elden Ring is just hard from the start.
Yeah.
And people loved it. But for some people, like, I don't know what the rating for Monster Hunter is in terms of age rating.
It used to be 16. I don't know.
Yeah. But like, the thing is that the only thing I can really say about in terms of difficulty, the only way, like, we're going to keep going back and forth with this. We always will with the difficulty, because a lot of people are obviously saying that how easy the game is and how easy it's been getting from world all the way up until now. Right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, and I'm not even denying that it's an easy game. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, it was so easy. I think max times throughout the whole story might have carted like 2 or 3 times, and 2 of those times, I'm not even gonna lie to you, right? Yeah, it was on stream, and my cat was fucking around. So like I literally had to stop playing, and I couldn't pause it because I was on a
real life cat guy.
Yeah,
Palico.
not my Palico, like my real life cat.
At first I thought your Palico was fucking about. Yeah. Like, what are you about?
No, my real life cat. Right, this was like 3-4 in the morning, yeah? And this fucker was pissing me off. So like I literally couldn't pause the game because I'm in an online lobby as well, right? Yeah, and I didn't think of putting myself in an offline lobby.
It's so weird that you can't. I mean, even if you're in an offline lobby, I don't know why you have to be online anyway. I don't know why they can't. You can't just launch the game in an offline state.
Oh, like start it off and then choose to go online.
I don't know why they do that.
That's
again.
true. That's true.
But that's something else.
So, that's besides the point. But yeah, and like literally, I died twice because of my cat. Like, because she did this shit twice, bruv. Like. And this was when I was fighting Ray Dow as well. So like, and Ray Dow don't fuck about. So like, even in low rank, like he still attacks quite fast and shit like that. Anyway, so and then one time, this morning was my first time I failed a quest.
Yeah, you said that, yeah.
Yeah. But that was genuinely because it was high rank and it was fucking hard. It was a 5-star, high rank tempered monster. So,
God damn.
Yeah. And she's normally it was a Raffian.
I fucking hate Raffian, man.
And normally Raffian is my punching bag. Like,
bitch.
I remember,
I'm her punching bag. Fuck's sake.
I remember in Rise and in Rise, sorry, yeah.
That fucking tail sweep.
Bruv, like with longsword, bro.
Count up.
everything. Literally, all you hear is just the counter going off because I knew before she even knew what she was gonna do. I knew what she was gonna do. Do you know what I mean?
You made her do what she wanted you to do.
Basically. So like, and in this game, yeah, she's pretty much the same. Like Raffian and Rathalos don't really change much anyway. Between games.
Well, Rathalos. There's 2 moves that was different.
What in this game?
Yeah. Guardian.
Oh, the Guardian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I haven't fought normal Rathalos. Yeah, I haven't fought him.
No.
I fought him.
Okay.
Oh wait, have I fought him?
Yeah,
he's a PID. He's definitely a PID.
The fucking seismic.
That's it's similar but different.
But I think that's to do with
maybe it's the way they portrayed it, but that threw me off because he goes off. I'm like, yo, where is it?
I think that might be because of the Guardian fight. It being a Guardian.
Yeah, I can't.
Potentially. So I'll see what Rathalos is.
I haven't fought Rathalos, but I've seen him. He's about when I've been hunting other things. He's been about. Yeah, he's just doing his thing. But I forgot what I was even saying. If I'm completely honest with you.
Cut you up completely.
No, you're good.
You're talking about easy and difficult.
So I think personally, right? Yeah, I do think the only way they can fix this is giving us like a difficulty setting in a way.
Yeah, I was thinking the same because at this point, because we're inviting so many new people in, but then people who already have experience, they're just gonna get annoyed. So
that's the only solution.
The thing is, because telling people to take the clothes off, you can say it. 99% of people aren't gonna
do that.
And you're basically telling people not to engage. You're basically telling people not to engage with the mechanics of the game, which in the end, that's not really good game design.
No, it's not. Because that's the whole point of Monster Hunter. Hunting monsters, gathering their shit to build your shit. To make more shit.
So I think hard mode from the start, let them play that way. I think that's the best way.
Yeah.
Capcom, I think they need to do it right now. That's the only way.
I don't know if
I feel like that's only for like you core hardcore fans though.
Yeah, that's fine. Why not?
That's it. So
I think they deserve something. They deserve something. 100%.
You'll be pleasing an acute part of the pie. You get me?
Like it's like a 5 to 10% maybe, or maybe a little bit more.
There's nothing wrong with recruiting 5 to 10% because that 5 to 10% are riding and dining with you forever.
No,
100%.
Businessmen don't give a fuck about that. They just want your check and then they're done.
No, they want those reoccurring people to stay. Who buys the expansions? The hardcore people. These random people, they don't buy expansions.
It doesn't matter.
It does.
If you're selling billions, it don't matter. At least
they
you know that.
But then why would they make its job?
Why would they make the expansion then if they know that they're selling to the hardcore fans?
If the first game is making millions, of course they're gonna do expansion anyway.
Yeah, and people,
there's a good chance
people who buy expansions are your hardcore fans.
But then it doesn't mean they're the only ones, though.
No one said they're the only ones. I never said
that.
But
the way you're saying it, you're making it sound like...
I specifically said that you need to look after your hardcore fans as well. That's what I said.
I'm not saying that they don't, but...
You saying they don't need to. That's what you said.
Yeah, they don't.
But he rided on that point as well.
No, but they don't need to. They can if they want to, but they don't need to. That's the thing. As a business, right? Yeah, because let's be real. Yeah, as much as we're speaking from the fans' perspective,
of course.
But as a business, yeah, if they see that this game,
money in dip.
Yeah, bro. Like, why do you think Nintendo are Nintendo the way they are?
Nintendo. We don't need to come on Nintendo.
No, but
because Nintendo are an anomaly.
But no, they're not, because they prove a point here, which is people literally will just go back to them because they give them something that they want.
You know what, guys? This is if Capcom fuck up, I'll bash them every day of my life, and you can bash them with me. These guys can. No, business. I don't care about companies like that. I don't care about companies like that.
No, but this is the thing. Like Capcom.
Did you say if Capcom fuck up?
Yeah, they fuck up.
Like what? What are they gonna fuck up, bro?
They fucked up bedtimes. I always talk about it.
Yeah,
they can make money. I don't care about making money.
That's all they care about.
No, but I don't. That's what I'm saying.
I know that.
I don't care about
I know that.
None of us do.
I'm just saying.
None of us do. But we're trying to give you the perspective from the other side. Yeah, that's what we're trying to say to you.
Bro, like the gaming industry now is all about making money. They don't give a fuck about all these things. That's why they're giving us half-assed games at launch.
Yeah,
bro. How you see fucking Power World, for example? Yeah. It's not on a complete game. But it's been out for how long? I don't ever think they're going to finish that game and give us the full version. But people have gone out their way and gave them money to play the game. I got lucky. It was on Game Pass. So I ain't got stressed.
Yeah.
But that's the new formula now. I'm seeing bare games, even on Game Pass, where it's like, oh, there's a game preview, which basically means it's a beta or some other bullshit. But people will still buy these fucking games. Broken. And it's like, what? But developers don't give a fuck now.
But back to the actual main point. Because we've gone so many different places.
Yeah.
Monster attack!
Like, yes, it can be easy. And it is easy. I'm not denying that. I agree with the majority of the people here that...
I'm sorry, I'm kind of dead, so
like,
that's why I'm quiet when you guys talk about...
Yeah, we really
like,
need
it's so easy. It is so easy. The fact that I
so
only
dead,
carted
bro.
3 times maybe throughout the story, and that's during times when, like, bro, I was playing that.
Like you said, you're playing your cat.
And not just even that, but, like, also, bro, when we were streaming, when you came on at 5, bro, man was nearly dead, fam. Dead, bro.
tired,
Because
yeah,
I'd been
yeah.
awake from 7, 8 in the morning that day. I literally stayed awake for a full 24 hours before I went to sleep.
God damn.
Yeah. So, like, if I still found it easy then, that where I'm fucking like this and a little bit toasted,
Yeah.
right? Like, what do you expect? Do you know what I mean? Like, I should have found it difficult. Sorry, not what do you expect, but I should have found it difficult, but I didn't. Fair enough. I genuinely couldn't care because I love this game. I've enjoyed playing it. If I enjoy playing the game, right, yeah, whether it's easy or hard, right, I can't be mad because I've gotten pleasure out of it. I've enjoyed it. Like,
God
do
damn.
you get what I'm trying to say?
You got pleasure from that.
But
Ruffalo's did something for him.
yeah.
Apparently.
No, it's the Smithy.
The
Smithy.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Love
You,
them.
you and these Smithies, man.
I love me them blondes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, what I'm saying is that a game can be easy, but you can still have fun, and you don't have to complain about it just because it's a little bit easy. 1, 2, it's gonna get harder. Like, when have Capcom never made G rank difficult?
Well, it depends on the person. It depends on the person.
Bro, but the thing is that people are gonna complain about one. I told you this already, that people are gonna complain regardless, no matter what. It can be bro. You can make a 99% perfect game or whatever it is. Yeah, someone out there is gonna find that 1% that is not even needed to be mentioned, but they'll still mention it.
Facts.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that person mentioning what they don't like.
No, I'm not saying what they don't like is not fine for them to express. Yeah, but the way people go about it, after expressing it, is like it's the end of the world. Like, their whole life is crumbling around them, or like fucking something is gonna come and take a fat dump on them if it doesn't change. Like, and by fat dump, I mean like giant coming and just shitting on them and covering them.
Damn, that's a description and a half.
I can't lie. Sometimes when I'm on YouTube, I see people like crying over that type of shit. So
No, but,
I hear you.
But do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
like, it's unnecessary. It's unreal. Like, it's like their life depends on it. Like, I love this game, bruv. And I know for the next 2 years, before the expansion comes out,
Number 2K.
bruv, no, maybe not 2K, because that's 2K
sorry,
total.
1K, hit it, 1K,
yeah,
1K.
like, I know I'm gonna spend a majority of those 2 years playing this game. Like, I know it, and I don't see myself like getting to a point where I've done everything now. I can't be bothered. I know I'm gonna still go back and want to play the game. Like, do something or another. There's so many things you can do in that game, and for you to then go and complain about this, that, or the other.
But you're coming back to saying about people complaining.
No,
if they want to complain, that's
no,
calm.
No.
I get what you're saying, but when it comes,
let me finish.
All right, go.
Because you can complain. I'm not saying you can't, but for you to go and complain and then make it seem like the whole world is ending because of this one thing, that's when it's an issue. Like, you need to actually go back and look at yourself, because just because this game is like this, doesn't mean that everything else is fucking in ruins. Do you get my point? Like, some people, that's the thing that I'm trying to say. Some people are going about it in a way, where they genuinely I genuinely believe they think this, and they will deny it, but because of the way they come across, it's like their life literally hinges on them changing this. Like, if it doesn't, like, what's his name, bruv? Jigsaw's gonna come out of nowhere and say, let's play this game instead, and then fucking end their life.
Let's play a game.
I mean, If people go that far, then yeah, that's not good.
But it's not about if or not. What I'm trying to say is that people, the way some of these people come across, it's like that. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, don't let a fucking video game, bruv, hinge on your fucking, like, your emotional fucking health. Like, what your how angry or sad or happy you are. Like, don't get me wrong, this game should make you feel happy, but don't let it fucking make you angry just because it's not exactly the way you expected it to be.
Someone can be happy about something. Can't someone be angry then?
No, they can.
But you just said that. No, that's what I'm saying.
But it's so trivial. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, yeah, you can be happy about it. You can be angry about it. But why should you let it get to a point where you're so angry that this video game, bruv, that you chose to buy, right? Remember that. You chose to buy it, right? Even after hearing the reviews, you still chose to buy it, right? Yeah? And hearing how easy it is, you still chose to buy it, right? And you're letting it make you this upset. It's crazy. That's the thing. Like, everyone's gonna have a critic in some way or another, right? And those critics can say what they want because it's their right. They have their opinions. They have a right to have that. But you ain't gonna make it sound like, oh my god, fucking holding a knife to your own neck and be like,
I don't think people are being like that.
No, I know they're not. I know they're not.
So why are you saying that?
I'm saying it because I'm trying to show how dramatic they're being about it. Do you get my point? I'm trying to exaggerate that the dramaticism or whatever you want to call it. Do you get what I mean? Because some people are so they're dramatizing it so much to the point where it's like that. It's like they're holding a knife to their own neck and being like, yo, Capcom, if you don't make this fucking game harder, I'm slitting my own neck and it's your fault. Do you see what I mean?
I get what you mean.
Fucking extreme.
But I think I think even trying to show people's feelings, that's way too extreme. Because that's not how people are expressing themselves. No. So that's you taking how they express themselves and making it an extreme.
No, but that's
because it seems extreme to you.
That's my point. Because it is.
I don't feel that's the.
It's an extreme to a certain extent, but I exaggerated.
You can say it's extreme, but taking it too far in exaggeration.
But that's
takes it out of proportion.
But bro, it's satire. Come on now, like, you know.
Yeah, but what you did,
why do you really think the viewers and everyone else is ever gonna think that someone is holding a knife to their neck because they hate the game that much? But point is that, like, you don't need to be this emotionally attached, to one aspect of a game that probably didn't meet your expectations. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yo, you said all that just to say that.
But
because that part there, that was it. That's all I need to hear.
Yeah, but like,
for me, I was saying. You could like that. You could say it in a more simple way, fair way.
That's true.
They make it seem like people trying to kill themselves over a game. Because when you say it like that, when you say it like that, it's gonna make people feel like he's trying to misrepresent us on how people actually think.
I'm not trying to misrepresent anybody. What I'm trying to say is that the way they come across, right?
I think the best way to say it is if you think this game's too easy and you want it to be more difficult, that's fine. You can talk about it. That's completely fine. Talk about it as much as you want, because if you want to, that's up to you. But if you're gonna, I guess,
shit on other people's opinions,
if you're gonna shit on other people's opinions or attack Capcom specifically, keep like moaning them saying I hate you, Capcom, then that's too far. That's legit. That's legit, and that's really reasonable thing to say. Cool. Another thing I want to say just before I want to move back into actually talking about the game itself.
Yeah.
Hasn't there been a game that you've been upset about? Pokemon. Yeah,
but that's more. That's more on performance issues.
Just on performance.
The game is definitely a lot easier, but I've never said, "Oh my god!" Like,
isn't that why you play Showdown or the stuff, because the normal Pokemon games don't suit you?
I still play Pokemon games regardless. I bought Scarlet and Violet and I've played it, and it is easier, but I still enjoyed playing the game. I enjoyed going around experiencing this Pokemon game that is fucking open world, and like, this is what, as a child, I used to dream Pokemon being like.
I've seen you complain about Pokemon Company a lot.
I can complain about the Pokemon Company because they made the game easier, and I'm not saying that. I'm not saying, like, all the fans that are complaining about Monster Hunter being easier, but I didn't go out my way to say and throw hate towards Capcom or shit on other people's opinions on it. That's what
you never threw any shade towards Pokemon Company?
Did I threaten them?
Or did I say anything like this? You didn't threaten them. I don't think you threatened them. But I'm definitely sure you throw shade at them.
But I accept what the Pokemon company is as a business. So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that they just bring out the same game pretty much every year and rehash it and do this and that. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't like it, but that doesn't mean that I don't understand why they're doing it. There's a difference.
Yeah,
I do genuinely believe there's a difference there. Some people don't, like, they might even understand it and still choose to ignore that it's still a business at the end of it, and they're gonna want to make money. And if they can get away with doing the minimal effort to make that money, then you know that they're gonna do that. But some people don't want to accept that. Me, I've accepted that Pokemon are doing this, and I'm still, even though we're talking about Monster Hunter here, Pokemon Day was the day before.
Yeah.
And they announced the brand new Pokemon game, and I'm still literally, there's a slither of hope. There's a little silver like slither right there in the clouds, like you can just about see it maybe, yeah, for this game. I still hold hope for it. But some of these fans that are complaining about this Monster Hunter, or whether it was Rise and Sunbreak or World, bro, some of them haven't even played the game to even give it a chance. I still give Pokemon games a chance and play them. And then when I play them, I'm like, yo, this bit was still good and this bit was good. Yeah, maybe this is easier, but I still overall enjoyed the game. And I'm not going to say that the Pokemon company like did a shitty job, even though sometimes, like, for example, with Scarlet and Violet, like the graphics and the rendering and of everything and how the game ran was horrible, more so than anything. And it was a little bit easier, but I got to play an open world Pokemon game. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I can ignore those tiny, well, I say tiny, but these bad things that are there, and then look at all the things that I enjoyed about it, and then think, this was still a game that I enjoyed. So I'm not going to say it was a bad game, or it could still be a bad game, but I enjoyed it. Do you know what I mean? There's a difference there. Like, some of these fans, bro, come on. Like, they're just complaining for the sake of complaining now. Like, some of them are genuinely just jumping on the bandwagon just to complain for the sake of it.
I can't prove that, so I don't know. But there is a possibility that some of them are. Possible. But that's there was something else I'd say, but
that's the vent over.
You can do that for another time.
That's the vent over.
Yeah.
So coming back to the actual game.
Yes. Yeah. The game with bruv. Again, like, this is all my own opinion. Don't really care what other opinions, reviews, all of that. Because when you told me, obviously, about the game being easy, I still went into playing the game open-mindedly, like whether it is going to be easy or not. And it was easy. Like, for us, it was easy because we played enough Monster Hunter games to know. You played enough as well. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I see you doing this, but...
No, I didn't want to do this.
No,
I just wanted to do this.
Because you're not the only one that going out in the way going, oh, it's easy, you know. It's easy, you know. I was just breezing through it, you know. That's me fucking running away.
The true test is to see how many times T died during his way.
Yeah, that will show how hard it really was.
Because he is a fucking veteran.
Yeah.
But he's always been bad. That's the only thing. He's always been bad.
He's kind of bad, like... a lot of games.
Yeah.
Sorry,
shout out to T.
Sorry, T.
Sorry, T.
You know about 3, 5, 6 days when we were doing the missions. We had 3 lives, cuz. You know, bruv.
The only game that I've seen him actually be really good at is Dead by Daylight.
Oh, yeah, he's carrying.
Yeah,
he
carried us too.
He carries
Carrying, bruv.
Yeah, I'm not.
Not that I've ever even played the game or ever played it with him, but he carries. I've seen him play. He's actually good.
Well, I've got a question for you guys because the game's been great.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah.
What's been your favorite fight? JR, you first. What's your favorite fight?
My favorite fight? I don't actually know, you know. Rajang's cousin.
Ajay Rakan.
Oh, Ajay Rakan.
Yeah. That shit. Whoo! Because you fight 2 at first, right?
Yeah.
Spoiler, sorry. You fight 2 at first, you're like, oh shit, what the fuck? And then one of them fucks off and you got to deal with one.
Yeah.
I'm shaking in my... I'm shivering my timbers.
Well, when the 2 were there.
Yeah. Because I'm looking at this guy like, yo, this guy looks like Rajang. What the fuck? He's so mark
And then Olivia comes and takes one for you.
Yeah, like, safe for that. And then it's just the graphics that add up to it, man. I'm like, yo, like the lava shit was getting crazy.
Yeah, the atmosphere.
Yeah, it was sick. I'm not sick as these man of the game. So like, I have a hard time of taking a moment learning the patterns and then making actions, I'm going in straight away. Figuring out a counter. If I'm lucky, let's go.
Yeah, you got a counter now.
And now, perfect Tagado.
Yeah,
that's my new favorite thing. I can't even lie to you, man.
Wait, so is the counter with the greatsword just the
backwards thing?
Yeah. It's
you just got to time it for the
it's the offset. Yeah,
the offset. That's
or you can go into the guard like he's saying, and then from there you can go into your charges.
Oh, into the clash. You can do the clash with that.
No, it's just blocking and then going straight into your attack.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But was it with the counter? The only annoying thing is like you got a timer because you still got to fucking get your sword in position and then.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why this counter's a bit weird because you have to position yourself beforehand.
Yeah.
For it, it's really weird, but
you can't do it like quickly.
Preemptively. Yeah, it's not a preemptive counter.
It's not like a reaction.
It's kind of a weird counter. The counters in this game.
Yeah,
you have to set up. Which, I mean, it is what it is.
But when you get it, like what I think is pretty cool. Yeah, it's even with like the guard thing. Like you get like this mini like cutscene moment.
Yeah.
And I appreciate these things because it looks so
the cinematic
sick.
kind of feeling.
It's so satisfying when you get it, man.
Okay.
Who was I fighting? Who was it this morning?
You said it was the Ice Apex.
Yeah, the one before. Oh, it was Raffalo. Sorry, I got it. I got two counters back to back. That was the only counters on that fight, by the way. But two back to back, I felt so sick. I felt like a pro. I was like, about to murk this guy.
Come on.
But it's Rathalos. I've seen his patterns how many times? So
yeah, but
it's not. But it was Guardian Rathalos. It's slightly different.
Yeah, more of a pussy, but you know.
Yeah, I think Rise Rathalos so far is the best Rathalos. Not hardest, the best Rathalos.
Okay.
I think his attacks in that game.
Out of all the base Rathaloses though, then who's the? Actually, no, that's a different question.
In my opinion, that question is GU.
Yeah, it is.
I'll never forget GU.
Old school Rathalos is the hardest.
Rathalos in GU.
Yeah.
Man caught me a few times, but oh well. No, sorry, man failed me a few times.
So, what's his name?
Ajarakan.
That's it.
Ajarakan's a really good one.
Yeah, I like that one.
For me, that's a good question actually. I mean, I asked the question.
You asked the question.
Yeah.
I'm just complimenting himself. Hey, I'm sick, man.
Asking these
I asked these sick questions, man.
You know what? I don't know. Ajarakan was definitely a really good one.
Yeah.
Maybe New Udra. He's just fun to fight. The tentacle guy.
Yeah.
I had a hard time with him as well.
Yeah, I remember you were stressing.
I was like, yo, how the fuck do you fight this thing, bro? Like every time I go to him,
Yeah, it's a bit deadly. Like he just looks menacing.
Yeah, he does.
It's very intimidating.
Is that our first cephalopod?
Our first cephalopod
ever.
Traditionally with the actual type. Because before we had cephalopod monsters, but they're all elder dragons, so they didn't really have types. Like Nakakos, he's a cephalopod.
Oh, okay. So they were 8-legged and all of that, but like they weren't classified as a cephalopod because they were elder dragons.
He kind of is 8-legged, kind of not, but he is a cephalopod. It's weird.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to be 8-legged to be a cephalopod, do you?
I don't know.
Because I don't think squids have 8 legs and they're still cephalopods, no?
Don't know. Is it 6?
Sure.
Maybe they have 6?
I think I'm pretty sure they don't.
I actually don't know.
Like, I'm fairly sure that squids have less than octopi or octopuses.
Probably, but we'll figure out another time.
Yeah,
guys. We'll come back to it
that's another question anyway. Yeah.
But it's a great fight. I enjoy it. I mean, I enjoy a lot of fights in this game. I mean, the only fights I don't really enjoy Dosha Romo, whatever his name is.
Dosha Gumo.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I already knew that. I was just making fun of him.
As
the Goshima.
Yeah, I was just making fun of him because I know the name.
I didn't even say it right there either.
What's it? Chacha Bimi? What was he saying?
Chacha Bacha. That's Chatacabra.
And you got
Rompolopo. I think I like pretty much every fight apart from...
Why that? Yeah, for that name. You know why? You know what pisses me off about that?
What?
Is you literally just changed one letter.
Polo.
Oh, Rompo Polo.
Yeah.
Man's got it.
You got it. That easy, guys.
I don't know.
But yeah, I like every fight apart from Doshiguma and Balahao. Every other fight I think is pretty good for the most part. Pretty good for the most part. I can't think of any other
What don't you like about those two?
Doshiguma, I think his moves are really badly telegraphed. Some of his moves don't look like moves, but they are moves.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fair.
That's why I don't like him. And Balahao in a similar vein with his tail thing. Some of them, it looks like he's not doing anything, but then it come out and start spinning.
Like his tail, there's a tail move that he does, where it looks like he's going to hit like one way,
Yeah.
but then it like swings and hits you back the other way. This happened literally this morning.
Ballerina bitch.
No,
Balahawa, he's a
Balahawa,
snake.
you know the in the sand, the black lizard. Like,
that thing.
Leviathan.
Yeah, my man.
Like, bro, this morning it literally happened, and I noticed that. And I was like, never read that move right, because you'll be standing behind him, right, and his tail like points, and it. So imagine you're facing him, right, yeah, and he's facing away from you, so his tail is right in front of you. It looks like he's gonna swing to the left because he even shapes it up for it to go that way, and then he just switches it, and it hits like it goes and it swings around the other way. Yeah, like it's weird, bro. That move, I understand why you're saying that, but at the same time, I think those moves are like, in a way, I don't know how to say it, but for better words, a good thing, because like it makes the fight a little bit harder. But I understand why you would say what you say about those moves.
It makes him from difficulty of 0.1 to 0.1.5. So for me, he's still garbage. But that's just me.
Fair.
But yeah, the new Udra, he's a sick fight.
Yeah.
Udua, she's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Even though all she does is belly flop. But
yeah.
Watching a belly flop is kind of funny.
Yeah, it's kind of jokes.
It's kind of funny.
Jokes, yeah.
But what were you, Shibz?
That's a good question.
We can't spoil him. We can't spoil him anything.
Yeah, so. That's why. Because I was gonna pick one that he hasn't seen yet. That's why. But I did want to say one thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the monkey's name again?
Ajarakan.
Ajarakan. Yeah. I was finding it this morning. Yeah?
Okay.
And I was insulting the shit out of him because I was just like, "You fake ass ragtag, you can't do shit. You nothing. And then he was about to run away. Yeah. And he literally turned around, came back, and slapped me up, bro. like not like make me call or anything.
But he came back for
but
you.
He came back, yeah, because I was saying that, and I was like, "Yeah, yo, pussy, why are you running away? You ain't no run. You're a fake Rajang." And he just turned around, bro. And the timing was insane, right? He just turned around, came back, and fired up, like got the fire shit, yeah, and then just slapped me up for a bit before I could, like, he fully threw me off the zone. You know, like you get into a zone when you're fighting a monster, innit? Yeah. He threw me off, bro, like fully, because I was just like, nah. How did I say all of that for him to turn around and be like, what? You know that meme, you know that meme, yeah, of that little blonde kid where he's walking away and he turns around and goes, wait a minute, bro. That was that right there, bro. That was right there.
Yeah, man. That meme is funny, man.
Shit.
But
That's literally what he was saying to you.
But yeah, okay. I don't know, because it was the monster you fought this morning.
Okay, that one.
You know the one.
The one. Okay, yeah.
That just comes out of nowhere.
Oh, that one. Okay, I know.
Yeah.
Guys, you know, he comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And they grab you.
And
that's what I'm saying.
And
you get grabbed.
Yeah, you just get grabbed up, bro. No, you fully just this. And your soul gets snatched, bro. Mad. Literally down to the pits of hell.
Mad.
But
that's what we'll say. That's what we
can say.
We can't spoil JR.
Yeah, we can't.
He's at Apex Ginger Had. You just complete Ginger Had.
Yeah.
So
tell that bitch.
Yeah. Ginger Had is pretty cool too. Yeah, it was a pretty interesting fight.
Yeah, it was.
The ice area one.
Yeah, I underestimated. I was like, yeah, this guy's so slow, man. Let me just go underneath and just murk. And then you fucking start stomping and shit. I'm like, oh, fuck. Then I get fucking sent out. But yeah, we got there in the end. Couple of potions, but it's cool.
I'm still trying to figure out who I genuinely enjoyed, like, anywhere near to because the build up to it and everything, and the way it just comes out of nowhere, bro, and the way it looks.
Yeah, like, is this something I wanna? Because I was thinking, like, because we were talking about story, and Monster Hunter isn't about story. No. Now, and in this game, they're focusing on story. I think in the future, story can kind of go. If they don't want to do it, it's fine. But one thing I think would be probably everyone will kind of enjoy is maybe cinematic moments like that.
Yeah.
Like in Portable 6 in the next like game and stuff. If they want to rein back on that, but they still want to have the cinematics around the monsters themselves, I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Because then it builds the tension.
Yeah.
But we don't have to sit around on the sacred walking about all this stuff.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Oh yeah, that is that is one of my bigger complaints about this game is when you get forced into you're sitting on a sacred, or you're walking, and you're just having to walk so slow.
Yeah, it's the walking slow part.
Yeah.
It's like, literally don't do anything, bro.
Yeah, like, it just does it for you. Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's something that's so alien in a Monster Hunter game.
Yeah.
Because it's not what Monster Hunter is.
No.
Pointless. Like, I'm gonna be real with you, man. Yeah, you see the fireplace. I skipped everything.
You did?
I skipped everything.
I don't blame you.
All the walking, that's the only bit I couldn't skip. I skipped everything.
Okay.
And one thing that I've clocked here is at the start, they'll tell you about the quest, yeah. Go chat to whoever.
Yeah.
Basically, that's your prep time.
Yeah.
Go prep, do your shit. You go chat. You got this long ass fucking cutscene. Then you got the fucking interactive cutscene, the sacred shit. And then some bullshit will happen, and then you're there with the monster. So every time I'm skipping, I'm just at the monster.
Stay down.
Oh, this will be fighting now. Okay, cool. So that's what I've been pretty much doing, man. The only time I stopped just to see, is when they found Nata's village.
Ah, okay.
I just thought, let me see what they're talking about. Even then, I was like, man, this is all bullshit, man. Fuck this, man.
We don't play Monster Hunter for the story, and don't get me wrong, I appreciate the effort they put into this story, because this story genuinely has been, out of the 3 games now, the best one out of them all.
Yeah, I would say
because World Story was just.
World Story is the worst. Yeah. It's nothing.
Yeah, it wasn't really nothing there. And then like Rise and Sunbreak, like Rise's story, because it doesn't really connect to Sunbreak's story, because it's like 2 separate stories more so than anything else.
Yeah, right? Even though Rise doesn't have a lot of it, it's intriguing. Yeah. You're intrigued on what's going on.
And the only thing that disappointed me about that game, is how in Rise, do you remember right at the end, when I can't remember if it was I'm pretty sure with Allmother, or it was when you fought both Nawa and what's the other one called? Ibushi, yes. When you fight both of them, and then at the end of the credits and everything, you see what is it? One of their eyes, like one of the twins, Hinoa and Minato, like their eyes like glow. I don't know if you remember this.
I think maybe
I can't remember
post-credit cutscene.
Yeah. Okay. And it's like both of them or one of them, their eyes glow.
And nothing happens from that.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Unless, because was Allmother...
Maybe that was before Allmother?
That's what I was trying to think.
I'm not too sure, I don't remember.
Before, wasn't one of them like getting spoken through?
Yeah,
that's what we're saying.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah. I think this might have been before Allmother then, maybe.
Yeah.
It has to be.
So that might have been leading to that then, which is fair enough.
Yeah.
But even then, like the story, Rise's story and Sunbreak's story is a lot better than World's for sure.
Yeah, because even though
there's an actual story.
Yeah, even though it's less of it, it's more intriguing. Like you said, you're actually interested in what's happening. In World 1, it's literally just sitting around a table. They're just talking about what they're gonna do
next.
And and that's literally it. Literally, and I'm just skip. That's it. That's literally it. And then a cutscene of nothing, and then
no,
fight the monster.
Because I think putting World Story is literally, they've discovered this new place. They want to find out what it's about. And then they go and play. Like, you might as well just let us play the game without the story, because we were gonna do that regardless.
And there's maybe just some talking in the background while we were just running about.
That'd be alright.
And in fact, that's what I think they should do more in Wilds, rather than do all this sacred walking stuff. Literally, just put us in the map, say, "Yo, go to this location, do this," and then I'll be like, fine, rather than walking on sacred so slow.
Yeah, 100%.
Or let them have this conversation while we're in a hunt or something, because it's not like they don't talk anyway.
Yeah, they can do that.
Yeah, someone are talking.
And that's what I'm saying. In the next game, we should have the best of both worlds. So take the cinematic stuff, take it to the nth degree, but to the fights itself, before the fights. So you see the intrigue of the monster and you before the fight. And that's what they used to do in the old games. Before you go into a fight, and then you see like a cutscene of you and the monster. In GU, not so much. In 4U, 3U, they did that. If they do that again, I'd be happy. Just flesh it out. If they want to, sure. But that's what I need.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm with you.
But going back to the question, which fight I enjoyed the most, I have to say it's Nasilla, Like, apart from... Nasilla. Yeah. Because this is my first time experiencing fighting her. One.
Oh.
Yeah.
Granted.
Yes.
He's a baby, man.
Two.
Even me with my less than 2K, I've fought him before. Her before,
you know. You played GU.
Yeah, true. But you have it, but you don't play it.
Yeah, it's true. But it's too late now. It's not gonna.
I'm never gonna now, isn't it? Yeah. It's done now.
Maybe 4 years time, maybe.
In the in-between times, GU is always a good game to go back to, guys. Always.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's gonna be Rice for me now, man.
That's true.
I love Rice. I can't even tell you, man.
But yeah,
that shit.
Of all the arachnids that I fought, right? This includes Lala Barina as well. Yeah, they were fairly slow moving. Even
Lala Barina's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this guy doing? What's going on? I'm trying to learn your pattern for once.
But you're not letting me.
Nah, so fuck you, innit?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just go ahead. Sorry to interrupt. I think some of the fights in this game, they kind of punish you for learning the fight. Because the monsters are so slow, you learning the fight just makes you do nothing. Because you're just waiting for them to attack you.
Yeah.
No, but that might be part of the pattern, though, isn't it? Like, it's because Lala Barina, for example, yeah, she does that weird, massive dive move, innit?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Bro, that, no matter how, because the timing of it is always the same. Like, when she haunches back like that, like, you know there's a set amount of time she's like that before she dives in, innit? Bro, I'm telling you, it don't matter how much she does that, I can never get the timing right.
And this is what I'm saying. It's so slow that there's no point even trying to counter it. Just move to the side, she misses you.
Yeah.
Or,
so all I did is literally just hit her from the side and she's gonna miss me. Rather than try to counter her, wait, and then try to counter, what's the point?
Nah,
which is fair. Which is fair.
That's literally what I've been telling myself, man.
Yeah,
you can find the counter.
Or you can wait and do the counter and get
then
damage off.
But you lose DPS. You might as well just go up and hit it from the side and attack her.
No, that's true.
Because it takes so long. That's what I'm saying. It takes so long.
Yeah.
5 seconds. 3 seconds of her winding up. 3 seconds of damage. Just do it.
Fair.
Just do it. Yeah. And a lot of monsters are like that in this game.
Yeah.
That's what's interesting and a bit weird.
But it throws you off a little bit because, like, let me give an example as someone who uses a longsword, right?
Yeah.
With longsword, it's always about the flow of the fight in itself, because obviously you're trying to get those counters off and build up everything, being able to do your what's the fucking move called now? Wasn't it?
Helms player.
Yeah, Helms player. That's it. Yeah, like you want to obviously the whole point is leveling up the gauge, doing that, and recycle, right? And because it's such it's one of those weapons where the flow of the fight is important with it. Like those slower mons make it harder for you to be able to counter like that and everything. And don't get me wrong, yeah, there's way more other ways now in this fucking game for a longsword to build its gauge up anyway.
Yeah.
So you don't necessarily need it, but I just like in Rise and Sunbreak, bro. There was a time when we were in this building downstairs. Yeah, I mean, it was during. I think it was for your birthday, actually.
Yeah.
Like when we were playing, like everyone had pretty much finished, and then I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna play some Rise." And I literally put on Rise on the TV, yeah. And I just remember, Howard, shout out Howard. He just turned around, yeah, and T was sitting next to him, and just went, "Damn, do you just hear this? All you hear is the fucking counter just going off every other second, bro." Like, and then T just, I can't remember what he said. I think he said something like that. Yeah, man, this guy is just here. This is what he does. Like, this is literally what he does. I was facing a Rajang. I was facing like anomaly level Rajang, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, and like playing longsword for me, I just think of counters because that's what I'm used to, obviously.
Yeah.
So now, right, in this game,
you don't really need to do it like that.
I've noticed that I don't counter as much.
No.
Like, because the playstyle in Rise and Sunbreak was the AI sheath counter.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's the highest damaging counter move. And it builds, the way it builds, obviously your fucking up is good as well, and it fits into like the flow of using the weapon, innit? Right?
Yeah.
But now I get to enjoy playing. I'm playing fucking longsword in this game, yeah, and more like old school longsword than even counter. Like I throw in a counter here and there when I need to. Like,
not as often.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, you should have seen me fight Ogveld when I killed the demo one. Longsword users will be ashamed of me.
Yeah.
Because what I was doing isn't what they do.
And let me guess,
I make it
you
easy.
do your moves and then roll away, innit?
I mean, a lot of times, yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes I did the counter, but I didn't need to, because you don't need to in this game. It's very different.
Yeah.
Because the longsword has so much power now. You don't really need to use your counters in that sense.
Like, for example, like to build your gauge in this game, bruv, just use your focus move. Like,
yeah, so easy.
It's so easy.
The focus move just straight away, as soon as you hit thing, you just go up.
Yeah, and
so
even
easy.
more so, if there's 2 weak points with the focus move, one focus move, if you hit both of those points.
Oh shit, you hit both of them.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you're in white, it will take you to red straight away.
Oh, I'm about to be a longsword stand, bro.
Bruv, you tried it the other day and then you gave up and went back to greatsword.
Yeah, because greatsword, that's some new shit I didn't know about.
Greatsword is great. So I can't
it is.
That's some new shit. That's some new shit. I was like,
I do gotta say, guys, we actually come up to time soon.
Okay.
So I think we should probably finish up with our last couple of questions. If we have any, you want to ask the Shib before we finish up?
Wait. I don't really have a question or anything like that.
Oh, wow. Well, I guess I can take over.
I'm
taking over now, guys.
Yeah, I mean, ask the question.
Leo says shit today.
Because it's more so just because of the fact that like we've just been like I wanted to just talk about Monster Hunter Wilds just from the start in a natural way. I didn't really want to have anything lined up. I just wanted to hear what you guys thought about it as well.
There's a couple things in my mind. So for this game, because my favorite game. All our favorite games are different. Yours is currently Rise Break, if I'm correct.
So, full complete games?
Yeah. Rise Break. Okay. Yeah. Yours is Rise Break 2, actually. Yeah. Mine is GU. T is World, but he's thinking Wilds will be his favorite.
Yeah. I remember him saying
And for me, going into this, I wasn't sure if anything would beat GU. Now, I'm thinking maybe it depends on what they do in the expansion and at the end of this game, because I haven't got to the end yet. Depending on that, this could be my favorite monster game. But it really depends on how they execute the latter portions of this
game
of all. Yeah.
Endgame stuff.
Because I see good foundations from what I like. Apart from all the story bullshit. After that, all that's done. Because we got the what's it called? The Guardians.
Yeah.
We already know there's tempered monsters, right? There's frenzied monsters. That's 3 different tiers of monsters to fight against.
We were saying this morning. We were saying this morning. I know what's coming.
And for me, that's exciting. Also, I mean, if you get that Magnamalo tempered Guardian Alpha, that would be sick.
Bro, can you imagine? For example, because we were saying, sorry, I know you got hyped about it.
I was thinking about it.
Crazy,
bro,
crazy.
Imagine, no. Imagine.
The homie's right there.
Yeah, where is he?
Right
here, the broski.
My nigga Magna.
Magna.
So, but imagine, right? We got Scorn Magna instead, because we've been seeing
something.
Yes, that's actually true. I can't say it because I don't want to ruin it for you.
Okay, so let's.
Because
I'm gonna finish it tonight.
Because of certain monsters that appear. That's the best way to put it. Right? Because of certain monsters
more
to think that would come. Yeah. So imagine Scorn Magna is already
a beast
and damaged as well.
Yeah,
bro. Yeah, he's hurt.
That's
no,
crazy.
Yeah,
he's got his scars.
Yeah. So and tempered monsters are meant to be veteran monsters as well. So this would be. And imagine with the frenzy, and imagine there's a Guardian version of it. Imagine if there's a Guardian version of it.
This is
so
it.
Imagine you're gonna get tempered frenzy Guardian Scorn Magnamalo.
That's literally peak. That's actually peak Monster Hunter right there.
That's peak Monster Hunter right there.
I'm actually not even capping. I can feel it in my heart. That's what's peak Monster Hunter.
You could even hear the sincerity in his voice here.
Of course.
I'm like, I never seen
it. I'm not hating no more, man. Don't hate here.
Yo, shit.
Right and die. Capcom's way now. Come on, Capcom. Sign me up. No, but I would love that.
But like
it'd be a lot of fun.
Magna's
one of my favorite monsters in all time. But I mean, I'm just hoping, obviously, we get some of those things as well later, and it will just be so enjoyable. So that's why I'm theorizing. This could be that for me. I need to play more obviously and see.
Yeah.
But I think it could be my favorite game in the end. But of course.
Do you think you'd be able to tell if it is going to be your favorite game when you from base game? Like after you've had a good proper experience of the base, like of endgame in base game.
Very, very good question. Probably the answer is no. I wouldn't be able to fully tell.
But do you think you have like some sort of inkling, or does it bring you closer to knowing that it would be your favorite game? Because right now you think it is.
Yeah,
like it's got the.
It could possibly, yeah. The thing about GU is that when I was playing GU, I literally would sleep and dream of GU all day. I would literally play all the time.
Yeah.
And when I wasn't playing GU, I was on my phone thinking about builds to build on GU. That was literally what I did.
I remember when we used to obviously when we were younger, we had a bit more time on our hands, and when we used to hang out like every Friday or Saturday or Sunday, like on the weekend, we would hang out on one of those days. Bro, this guy used to bring his Switch with him just so he can play fucking Hunt. Like, yeah.
So like. I mean, obviously, I can't do that on console.
Yeah, of course,
this game. But apart from that, I need to see after a couple of weeks if I still am wanting to play something all
Yeah,
the
like
time.
that itch.
Yeah, that itch.
Okay.
So I'll see over time.
Okay.
But it has the potential to be like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, fam. Like, there was so much in GU. Like, I want you to deep this year. You know, we went back to GU like not too long ago, and then we went straight into G rank.
Yeah.
There was so much in GU, that we done, that you didn't even clock that I just entered G rank.
Yeah.
We did bare high rank, we did bare deviants, just got to G rank.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much. I don't like. Maybe this is me being pessimistic, but I don't think you're gonna think about Wilds like you thought about GU in that same scenario. Because I'm looking at the the weapons list, I'm like, what's this? I'm just hoping this is just what they're showing me at the start, right? Because
But on Wilds or GU, you mean?
Wilds.
Oh,
GU.
Yeah,
Fuck.
Yeah.
I'll be surprised if this guy got all the weapons, bruv.
No,
This is the thing.
Yeah, it's
I
bare
do think the
weapon
weapons
list was like,
it's quite short, but it's because
I'm not too sure.
we know this already. The amount of monsters we get in base is less than I think what we got in
World and Rise.
Yeah. So that's probably why.
Yeah, I don't know why.
But is that including title updates or this is before title updates?
Before title updates.
Yeah.
So it's going to be the least that we had in a base game for quite a while.
Before any title update.
Since probably like Try.
This one, it's
Yeah,
at
this
least.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was very surprised. You see question marks on the left, so I know like these are all the weapons.
But do you know what question pops up in my head when I heard that as well, and I mentioned it to you straight away. I think pretty much was, does that mean we might get more title updates and more monsters? Because the other thing is as well is
like you said, you guys are saying these are companies. Why would they do that?
Yeah, but again, Capcom listen.
Broken
to
game, innit?
But Capcom listen to us.
These are companies. Like you literally were going on to me like these are companies. Why would they listen like that?
And
they don't need to.
I'm not denying that, but from evidence, right, and from patterns and everything that we've seen that Capcom have done, right? Capcom listen to us. They have listened to us for the majority. They have listened to us, right? Look at, and let me give you an example. Switch Axe users in the beta, they were mentioning how the counter isn't that great because of this, that, and the other. Capcom went back, revised the weapon, and they made changes. And they did that from the beta to the start of the game now.
Kind of makes sense for a beta. That's the whole purpose, isn't it?
But exactly, that's why I'm trying to say that Capcom listened to us.
But this is
for the purpose.
This isn't something for the beta
to get feedback.
That's very
this
true.
is their plan that they've already envisioned before.
That's true.
We even know about the game.
Yeah. But that doesn't mean that they can't change it.
That is true, but why did they need to?
Yeah, they already got our money, fam.
I agree with you.
They got our money. I paid my piece.
And I agree with you.
They don't have to do anything.
And I agree with you. But again, I'm just basing this off of what Capcom have done previously, right? They listen to their fans. They do listen. Majority of the time, they listen.
They listen, but the example you just gave us was a scenario where the intention is to get the feedback from the people that tried it.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Right? So unless you can give it another example where it wasn't through a beta, then I might be with you. But right now,
I'm trying to think of one, but I'll be completely honest.
I guess we could say for base Rise, even though the game came out not finished, they gave us title updates of monsters. But it's hard to say if that was all of the envisioned monsters or not. Like, we wouldn't be able to know.
Yeah. Okay, let me give you another example. Yeah? So, in World, right, and obviously, we don't know whether they had this planned or not from the start, but giving us Fatalis. Like, I don't know I can't remember if this was meant to be planned or not for them to give us Fatalis as the final boss. But the hype that went around, everyone saying that it's like they would love it to be Fatalis, and it ended up being it. But again, this bit
was that through an update or something, or
this was just the final boss that it would have been a title update, I guess, as well, wouldn't it? Because it's not like it's an expansion.
Yeah, it's a title update.
Yeah,
and then fair enough.
So yeah,
fair, possible. I mean,
but, okay,
we're getting Mizuzune soon, innit? So
yeah, but a lot of people are saying that Mizu was meant to be from the start.
See, he most likely was meant to be in the game from the start.
They're doing that thing where they make it look like they're doing you a favor. You know what?
Yeah,
the game just dropped. Here's an extra 3 months.
I mean, Missy is weird as a monster. It was in Rise.
Yeah.
In Rise, we had 3 versions.
Yeah.
So why is it a title update for the next game when it was in the base game of the previous game?
And then we got two other versions.
Yeah, three versions. Yeah, so that's just weird. That doesn't make sense.
It is weird.
If it was in the base game, in this game, 100% that makes sense. That's perfect sense.
Yeah.
But the fact it's a title update monster.
Yeah, that didn't make sense.
Like,
that doesn't make sense. That is okay. So that is a genuine like. I want to know why.
It doesn't make sense, but again, like think about Wild's being brand new to you, right?
Yeah.
You ain't never seen this bitch before.
Yeah.
For you, swear down.
Yeah.
3 monsters just like that.
That's true, but then it could have been any monster because for that person, any monster would be brand new.
Any monster, that's facts.
But they chose Mizu. That's a big. The fact is Mizu.
Mizu, no, that's true. That's true. I'm just saying.
I get you.
I'm just saying. They can do that.
I just do want to say though.
And we already paid our money, so.
Yeah.
But what I will say is that, personally, overall, I think Capcom did a great job with this game.
Yeah.
I think they do.
Yeah. And it's gonna have its critics, and there's always gonna be people that are obviously gonna point out things where they can improve on and so forth and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Right. But I think overall they did an amazing game with this job. The other way around. Amazing job with this game.
Yeah. No.
And like I already know I'm gonna spend a lot of time, a lot of time. Mm-hmm. Maybe every waking minute where I'm not working.
Jeez. Yeah, man.
and anything to do with this.
I'm excited to keep on playing.
Yeah.
And to be honest, even though I can be a bit pessimistic on the future Monster Hunter, as long as they don't streamline it any more than it is now, I think it's in a great place. As long as in the next game they just cut out all the story bullshit that we don't care about.
Just give us the difficulty options. Just give us the difficulty options.
I actually think that will fix
everything
for a lot of things.
For a lot of people.
And apart from that, they need to re-release the old games as a classical pack for people.
Something.
They need to do that. It will sell. It will sell well.
So my final question to you both. Yeah. My final question.
Whoa.
Go for it.
Final question before we end. Right? Of all the monsters you've come across so far, and you've come across all of them now. No.
Not all of them.
Not all of them. Most of them.
Yeah.
Right? Who's been your favourite?
I thought we were just...
No,
we were talking about a favourite fight, but...
We were talking about a favourite fight, but in terms of overall everything, design, all of that, who has been your favourite so far? You can include the fight in that as well as...
I don't know, to be honest.
Overall design, everything.
I know who mine is.
You first then go for it.
Yeah. I'm going to need a minute.
Actually, has he come across...
He hasn't come across anything past...
But is the Guardian...
I've only seen 2.
He hasn't gone past that. He hasn't seen that.
Dogoshima and...
He hasn't seen Dogoshima, Rathalos.
Oh, then I can't say this guy.
There you go.
But he would have been...
That Pacific one or the one after that.
The Guardian...
That Guardian.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, so you know the first 3 that you meet?
Yeah, I know, the third one.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The one that surprised you.
Yeah. It did surprise me, but that's interesting. I didn't think you were saying that.
I think just because of design and
I know.
Just because of design, like that monster. Even when we first saw it, yeah. And then the fact that they made it a Guardian.
Yeah. Okay. Well, for me, probably Nuf Udra. I think Nuf Udra is sick.
Yeah.
I think it's a good fight. Yeah. I like him.
That's the cephalopod. Yeah.
Yeah, but to be honest, none of the monsters at the moment reach my top 15 list. No, they don't. They don't cut that. But I like them. They don't. But they don't cut that. None of them are Magna for me. They're definitely not reaching top 3. They're not reaching the top 5.
That's the homie right there.
Yeah, and then they're not reaching the top 10. But I like them.
Yeah.
What other monster? Yeah, that's about to attack you. Sounds like a fucking jet engine.
Yeah, Valstrax.
Oh, Valstrax, nigga.
That's true.
Apart from Valstrax, Valstrax is different.
Yeah,
but he got engines.
Yeah. True.
This guy sounds like a fucking engine.
Yeah. But yeah, that's mine. So
I figured mine out actually. I don't know why I didn't think about this. It's got to be Ray Down, man.
Fair.
I
think he's got one of the better like ultimate moves.
Oh yeah.
And they don't suck. Like it's actually a move that you have to be scared of.
Yeah, you do. I mean, the hitbox is kind of bullshit too, but
that's what I'm saying. Like the hitbox is such BS, fam. You gotta be scared of it.
Yeah, you do.
Like because as an example, like with Arkveld's big explosive move,
that move
like
missed
it's
cold.
like all you need to do is just run towards him.
Yeah, then it's miss.
But you can't do that with Raydal.
No, you can't.
You can't do that with Raydal.
In fact, you can't be anywhere
You
near
can't be anywhere near him.
You still
You
get
gotta
hit.
be near him. You gotta be at the back end of it.
Yeah, no, even then, depends.
How close you are. Yeah.
It can hit you.
Yeah.
It can hit you.
That's
so-
facts.
I learned the hard way as well. I thought this ain't gonna hit. Oh,
Yeah, exactly. So no.
And it's a one-hit KO move.
It is.
Yeah.
nah, yeah, fam.
It is.
So
But
yeah. Okay.
That's a good one. That's a good one. A lot of people like him.
Yeah.
he's
Raydal
cool.
is I think he's a cool design as well.
He's cool.
But do you have a favorite one apart from the one that you wanted to say?
Ooh. Okay.
Nogushima? Tachabaka?
To be fair,
Wampapolo?
To be fair, Guardian Doshiguma, the way he gets introduced is sick.
Yeah, it was kind of
Yeah,
cool.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
At first, I thought it was like an ice thing.
Yeah,
but then
I thought it was like an actual variant. Like,
same.
don't tell me they didn't put fucking Gossorag in here, but they put this motherfucker
Yeah.
with the white, with looking like Gossorag, bro.
Basically.
Gossok has to come back, man.
Yeah, he
Basically,
needs to come
he's
back.
cold.
Bro, he'll be so perfect for this ice area because of one reason. This ice area, and I was saying this on stream actually this morning, is I love the ice areas in every the other two games that I played.
Yeah.
But this one is so different because of one reason. It's bare gloomy there, bro. From World and Rise,
Rise, I remember Rise, yes.
it's very open and like bright.
Yeah.
This one is there's an eeriness to this one.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this ice one. It's less of an ice area. It's more like well, it's icy, but it's like a construct of buildings.
Yeah,
kind of.
Yeah.
I don't really feel like I'm in like a tundra or anything like that. So I'm not sure how I feel about it.
I don't feel like that as well, to be fair. That's true. But there's this weird vibe that I get from it when I'm there.
Or like a dark, like someone's gonna slay like Gossag's gonna come with the axe or
Yeah,
sword
and that's why I
slash you
think
off.
it's so perfect for him, bro.
Fair enough.
Do you know what I mean?
He's looking at you while you're
Bro,
stunned, just walking at you.
He's just, you know the walk, bro.
Yeah.
He just comes round the corner, bro.
If he comes back, they need to buff that walk. Because that walk is so easy to get out of. But it's sick, but
Bro,
so
they
easy
need
to
to
get
make it
out.
even more threatening.
I genuinely think they just put it there to intimidate them.
Yeah,
Fuck
fam,
out of
and
it.
it's
Yeah.
so
I know I'm
scary,
getting out
bro.
of it, but it's fucking
It's that,
fucking
yeah,
mashing the buttons and stuff.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I wanted to have real fear that if you get hit, it's over.
Oh, it's game.
It's game. Yeah, that's what people
So yeah, you still need to tell us.
What? Tell you what?
Oh no, you said Raydal.
Yeah, Raydal.
My bad. Yeah. Okay.
It was you that need to tell us.
Yeah.
It's me.
Apart from the one that I don't know about.
Yeah.
Marcelo again?
Nah.
I reckon.
I quite. Do you know who? And it's a bit weird that I'm saying this because it's the first one that I thought of when you just said.
Conga.
Chewbacca?
Nah. Is Lala Barina.
Oh, fair.
Wow,
Because I think her design is really cool.
yeah, design's good.
Like I
it.
love her colorway. And her weapons look awesome.
Yeah, they look good.
Like the charge blade looks so dope. The longsword, bro. When I first saw the longsword, I genuinely thought it was a lance because the sheath, the way the sheath is shaped like a lance, like slightly. It's like angular. Do you know what I mean? So when I saw it, I was like, "Have I gone onto the lance page by accident?" Like I genuinely thought that for a second.
Changing career paths.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm genuinely thinking of picking up hammer more.
Hammer.
Yeah. Because you know when I tried it the other day with you,
you
I
liked it.
genuinely enjoyed using it. And I know you said it's different
It is different.
to every other hammer, but it felt more like, and I might anger some people here, but it felt like World Hammer to me a little
really?
bit. Yeah.
Wow.
But from what I remember of it, obviously.
I'm gonna let you know you're wrong, but wow. That's
No, I probably am, and that's why I say I'll probably anger people. But from what I remember of it, because Hammer in Rise and Sunbreak just didn't mesh with me as much as I wanted to play it, and I played it quite a bit, but it just never meshed with me. This feels like it's meshing with me a little bit.
Nice.
Do you know what I mean?
Nice.
So that's why I did a couple hunts, and who's fucking the monster that I can't fucking mention? The fight.
I'm sorry, y'all.
You know the fight?
Sorry.
Like when we said, bro, I'm begging you, go and look at that monster's hammer.
Wait, which one are we talking about this time?
The one that snatches you, bro.
Oh, Snatcher.
Yeah.
Mr. Snatcher.
Mr. Snatcher.
Ah, okay.
Bro. Hammer is so
I'll have
sick.
a look. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. Alright, but on that note,
Yep.
guys, we have been the Smash Bros. And I hope you enjoyed listening to us yap about Monster Hunter Wilds. Give us your opinion in the comments. Like, we would love to genuinely know. We'll always be there, ready to reply to you. Let us know. You know, all of that brilliant, lovely, jubbly stuff that you want to be letting us know.
I know.
Just put it down there. While you're down there, drop us a like and a subscribe. Follow us on X, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and our new Twitch streaming channel.
Come on.
And that has been us, guys. Have a good one.
See ya.